Okay, so where are we right now?
We're actually in what we call the gallery.
Okay.
And it's actually the entrance lobby area to the theater, just the transition area from the hotel original part of the building into where the theater is.
Okay, and there's tons of pictures on the wall. What is this specific exhibit?
This exhibit is a local photographer who used to work for the newspaper. And he's had these prints over the years, and he did a showing at Carnegie a year and a half or so ago, and we contacted him to come do it here. And we do different artists in here for each performance and give them an opportunity to show their work and opportunity to sell too.
Absolutely, and you were telling me it's an opportunity for lots of local artists to sort of show their work.
Because we do a different showing with each show that comes along.
So we're walking into the theater right now. What is the significance of the book you have in your hand to this theater?
Well, actually, because we're entering through the entrance here, when originally when the company was founded over at Boot Hill Museum back in 1984, because of the way the complex is set up over there, it's fenced in. The theater's inside of that. So every night when it was time to start the show and let the patrons in, we had to go open the gate, literally open the gate. And this was the announcement that was made throughout the dressing rooms and such to let the cast know the patrons are coming. We're going to start the show, so it's gate alert.
It's really cool. So can you tell me a little bit more just about the history of this theater, because it has a lot, right?
Well, yes. We originally started in 1984 over at Boot Hill. It was an offshoot of the Long Branch Variety Show. Because the space came available at Boot Hill, they moved out an old shooting gallery over there. And it was a space large enough to put in a stage and have a theater in there. And the kitchen was right there, so it all just played out.
People can come and see a show and actually have dinner as well, right?
That's right. That's right. That's probably one of our bigger selling points, because there's not a lot of dinner theaters like this even around the state anymore. I mean, there's some in the metropolitan areas such as Wichita and Kansas City. But to be out in western Kansas like this is something, it's fine dining, it's good food, the folks can come out and spend an evening, get a bottle of wine, and enjoy a show.
So how many shows a year do you guys usually put on?
Well, normally they do about 5 or 6 main stage productions, which would be here in the main theater. And they do 3 or 4 over in the Homestead, which is a smaller venue, and it's a little bit different kind of shows over there.
Okay.
So, 10 or 12.
And if people maybe haven't seen a show here at the Depot Theater, what would you tell them if they were thinking about coming?
The type of shows that we've picked over the years, they're not just run-of-the-mill shows, they are Tony caliber shows. We do those ones that folks are going to be familiar with and they're going to know and want to come see, but then we also do some that are new works. There's been a couple of different, specially written for the company that they've done. We've also done a few Kansas premieres, such as Little Shop of Horrors was one. We were one of the first companies that did Nonsense, Steel Magnolias, so they're big name shows.